Okay, let's talk about how the suspension was when I went to work. Now that I'm leaving, I will say the socket mod is not the best mod to do, especially if you're going to be jumping in the dirt. But trust me, I highly suggest doing it if you just ride on the road and your forks are starting to sag, and especially if you're someone that's over 200 pounds. Definitely do this mod. I weigh 155 pounds and my shocks held up for probably 2 months, but I started noticing a change when I let one of my buddies ride it and we were doing kind of reckless stuff. We were hitting a bunch of I don't know, we were just hitting a bunch of stuff basically. I was going over curbs, I was hitting the speed bumps in my neighborhood, and basically I did bottom out the suspension one time I was riding it, and ever since then it's felt super soft. So I basically did that socket mod that you saw in my last video, and so far it has changed how this bike feels. I can't really give you guys a good review on doing that little mod to your bike because I do not go off-roading like a lot of you guys do with these. And don't get me wrong, I know these are made for off-road. I use mine for on-road. I mean, it's perfect for my type of style, but definitely notice a change. I think I'm going to hit this sidewalk over here so I can kind of go off the road, just kind of go off the curb and stuff and see how it is. So when I hit the brakes, yes, the forks still go down, but not as bad. It could be worse, but I'm not paying for Fox 40s. But we'll give it about a week and I'll see if anything changes. All right, let's see how this shit is. So I don't know if you can see that, but see when I hit it, the suspension jumps up, but it is nowhere how it was before. I had to lean forward all the time that I got on the bike just because the suspension was so soft and it would just kind of lift up. Before the socket mod, it actually made it easier to wheelie if I was really good at wheeling. I would highly suggest not doing it and just keeping the stock suspension. Oh yeah, that felt so much better. Way better. Alright, time to run this light. Let's hope there's not a cop up there, which I actually think there is a cop up there. There's not much I can really say about this mod. I could probably talk about it forever, but it's basically going to be the same point over and over, so the video's not going to be long. All I'm going to say is it is so much better with the socket in there after about a couple months of owning my bike, and the suspension just got really bad on me. Oh man. I mean, one of these days I might drop $1,000 on some forks. I see a lot of people get the Fox 40s, and that's cool, don't get me wrong. I don't think they're really made for me. They look dope though. I will say that. I would honestly probably just get them more for the looks than anything. But I've been looking at the DVO shocks in the front. I just really want something that's a little bit more plush and soft for the road, that doesn't sag and it holds up my weight, but not rough and bumpy and harsh. And I'm not an expert at adjusting my shocks or anything. I've never had a dirt bike or anything like that, so I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see how this is. This section's really bumpy. Oh my God, that felt like a whole different bike. Wow. I'm not even kidding. I'm not making that up for this video. I'm really not. I'm really not. That felt so good. My whole body didn't like vibrate or anything like that. Highly recommend it if you don't want to spend over $1,000 on suspension, and you might not want to buy a $50 spring because you don't want to do the modifications that it comes with. Because if you do change out the spring, it's not just a drop-in replacement. You do have to modify some stuff to get it to work. And if you're not someone that wants to tinker like that, where I didn't really feel comfortable with doing it because I ride this bike like every single day to work, then highly suggest doing it. 3/4 socket and you're set. Lots of grease too. Don't forget the grease. Why is that still green? Oh, that's for the turn light. I'm looking new over here. I hit the right button. It was on accident though. On accident, I swear. Oh, what the hell's going on over here? It feels better. Definitely feels better. And the brake stopped pretty damn good. Okay, I'm not waiting. It's taking too long. Alright, let's see what's going on in my neighborhood with all this construction. You can't go this way? Good. I'm going this way because I'm a little bike. Those guys aren't even doing shit. They want to put their hands up like I can't go by. They're not even blocking anything off. I hit my mirror on that, but oh well. really care for the mirror too much. As long as it's not broken, we're good. I forgot it was completely open and it was kind of tight to get to there. All right, guys, see you in the next one. If anything gets worse with this socket mod, I'll let you know. Take care, guys. See you in the next one. Later.